Hi, my name is Abraham Rendon, and this is my action research. Have you ever felt wordless? There are many ESL students that experience issues when it comes to producing spoken discourse. In most cases, this is not the result of a lack of grammar knowledge or vocabulary, but from some other reasons that keep students from properly express thoughts, ideas, or participate during English lessons in an oral way. A student's oral contribution is of great importance for a good lesson development. According to Guerrier 2011,
operating from the belief that verbal participation is associated with learning, students are always encouraged by their teachers to contribute to the classroom discourse, and their participation is often evaluated according to the amount and quality of the talk.
At the end of this action research, we will have found some of the reasons of why our students struggle that much on developing their speaking skills, and this will help us to overcome this problem and get some answers on our research question, that is, why do ESL students experience lack of speaking skills? This action research is designed to be developed among students and teachers from the BA in ELT. BA students should have a wider view of the English language and lots of experience with all its features. This gives them the knowledge to provide accurate data. These are some of the questions that students answer on the questionnaire. Have you ever experienced any issue on your speaking skills? How did you overcome your speaking problems? Why do you think people have troubles when it comes to speaking in English? What is your advice for people to develop proper speaking skills? And have you ever felt ashamed or afraid of speaking? And why? And for the teachers, an interview will be recorded asking them my research question. Findings. It is very interesting to see the results of the questionnaires and find that most of the subjects concurred on a single reason for their problem: lack of practice. This is one of the answers that we got from a BA student on the questionnaire. I knew how to use the verb to be, simple present, past, present progressive, and some other tenses. But since the beginning of the course, we rarely talked to each other in English, and when the teacher elicited any of us to participate, we just tried to answer structuring our responses the best we could. The second main cause that we found out was shame. Next, we will listen an abstract from an interview made to a BA teacher.
I think it's the simple fact that we're human beings, and human beings do not like to be made a fool of in public. When you are asked to speak in your second language, many times it can be pressure-packed and filled with tension. And so as a result, you stutter, you fall, your confidence not only can diminish, it can go away completely. And so, in a way, no matter how well prepared you are and how much you study, this is part of the character that you have to develop. Confidence, social confidence.
As a conclusion, according to what I have realized on this action research, we can notice that there are some main reasons of why an ESL student may not develop properly its speaking skills: shame and lack of practice outside the classroom. It is of a big importance as soon as we start with a new group of students to make clear that your classroom is a safe environment and there is no place for any kind of mocking or jokes among the students. This way, your students will feel much more confident and open to participate without feeling afraid of making mistakes. There's not much we can do about the lack of practice outside the classroom, but at least we can bring activities of real communication. According to TAM 1997, providing students with a variety of situations and frequent speaking tasks plays a significant role in the improvement of students' fluency when speaking. We cannot just sit and wait for our students to improve on their own. Don't take for granted that all your students are developing all their 4 abilities at the same pace. We have to monitor and not turn our back on a single student, because even though you think you're not being affected by his or her level of English, always remember, our results speak for ourselves.
Created using Powtoon.